Well, it's day 71, morning of, and that's Cove Mountain Shelter down there. There's a whole, it wasn't a Girl Scouts group, but they were, it's like a outdoor camp group that's run by women by the looks of it, and they take teenage girls out into the woods and teach them how to do useful things out here and get them away from their smartphones for a few hours. So I think it's an awesome idea. The shelter's a standard design. It's got a raised fire pit, a good picnic table, and a brand new privy with and it's a sizable one. Nice spot. There's room down there for about a dozen tents. So not a bad area. Not a bad area. But we're going to continue on. It was a lovely morning this morning. And some exciting news. I've decided to get off the trail. I'm going to try and find a way to get back to outside of Atlanta, where I live, and surprise my wife this weekend for her 50th birthday. And it's a bit of a logistical nightmare. Oy. Trying to figure out how to do it and keep it a surprise. Because we have alerts on our credit card for any usage that I have on the trail, so that I don't have to worry about carrying receipts. Like anytime I use my credit card, it just goes through an email alert to my wife, and she could track it and then balance up with the credit card bill when it comes. But the downside of that is that I can't just rent a car and drive down. Just as soon as I swipe my card, she's going to get an alert and she's going to call me and go, what the hell's going on? Somebody's trying to use your card to rent a car. And then the surprise will be up. So I don't know how I'm going to do this yet. I think, man, might be a tall order hitchhiking as a 47-year-old male down to Atlanta. But I'll give it a shot. I will give it a shot. The frustrating thing, of course, is that it's only like a 6-hour drive. But depending on how I can get a ride, if I can, I don't know. I may just end up having to rent a car. So, I mean, I'm not going to spend days doing this, obviously. And I've also come to the realization that I think my journey here is over. And I came to that realization yesterday. And it was a beautiful day. I got knocked out 26 miles. And felt strong. Had nice views over the Blue Ridge Parkway. And I realized, you know, I wish my wife was here with me to see this. And it was pretty much in that instant, I was like, you know, I'd rather be home. And you know, we've been married 27 years. Well, we've been together 27 years. We're living in sin for a few years before we actually got married, but you know, I genuinely enjoy my wife's company, and she's my favorite travel companion. And you know, with the time I've spent away and the money that I've spent, I just realized, you know, I could be doing something more fun and more visually interesting and have my wife with me at the same time. And honestly, it started to feel more like a rather selfish pursuit on my part, rather than something that's genuinely now we have deer, rather than something that's genuinely a good use of my time, basically. And it's not like I'm having a good times out here, but there's not enough of them. And the scenery that I've been passing through just hasn't been as interesting as I was hoping it would be. And as such, yeah. So what was this, day 71? I think I'm done. You know, honestly, I could, like the money I've spent so far on this trip, I could be in the south of France or in New Zealand. And, you know, you'll see more interesting scenery in both places in a week than I've seen in 2 months. So, over 2 months. So again, it comes from being an older guy. I mean, I've traveled a lot. You know, I've seen a lot of beautiful places, and when you have that comparison, just walking to Maine, it doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. And I know I can walk to Maine. I mean, I've already walked this far. I'm getting stronger with it every day. Walking to Maine is not the issue. It's like I said before, I've got to enjoy the journey in between, and that's what I'm out here for. It's the journey, as opposed to these young cats that are out here, and it's only about the destination. And you know, it'd be different if the journey was just 3 or 4 weeks. But you know, for the average person, it's about 5 months, and 5 months is a long time if the journey's not terribly inspiring. So, yep. Go back to my go-to saying: it is what it is. And I'm going to head home to Atlanta. And yeah, it was a quick and easy decision. It was a quick and easy decision. Alright, we'll catch up with you in a little bit, and we'll see how easy it is for a 47-year-old male to get a ride around here. Well, we've come down off the hill from Cove Mountain, and you cross over this road, and you actually end up starting to go back into the woodline there. But that'll be the end of the trail for me, but this is a lovely water spot here. What a great swimming hole. Great swimming hole.